Hey, welcome back to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm Karen. Today's reading is their thoughts of you today and how are they feeling about you right now. So please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. So there's 4 crystals for you to choose from today. Set of cards number 1 is the stone that looks like the ocean. Set of cards number 2 is the small blue crystal point. Set of cards number 3 is the light blue sphere. And set of cards number 4 is the blue glass crystal. So take some time to tune into the energies of these, and it's fine to be drawn to more than one of these as well. See which ones resonate with you the most. You can pause the video right now if you need to, and then we'll get straight into the reading. Welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen the stone that looks like the ocean. So this is your person's thoughts of you today and also how are they feeling about you right now. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. If you would like to know really in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11, that's US dollars, and they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and how are they feeling. I'm going to be using lots of messages cards today. We have these ones here. I've got my old deck that I've not used in ages. Messages from the Divine Masculine. And we're also going to look at the messages from the Heart cards. These are available for purchase on my website. So if you'd like a copy, the details are below this video. Okay, so their thoughts of you today. Let's get straight into these messages cards. Their thoughts of you today. I'm going for it. We have the Fool card here. This is your person taking a leap of faith. This is them opening their heart. I feel like your person is brave, courageous. They take risks. This is like coming out of their comfort zone. This is your person being very open-minded. So they're feeling all this courage to have a lot of faith in this connection. They're thinking about this connection a lot today. They're really connecting with the divine. I feel like this person connects with the divine all the time. And they're feeling brave and courageous in your connection today. So what else are they thinking and feeling? I'm figuring things out. So this is the Hermit card. This is them going inwards. They are shedding light on a lot of things. I'm pausing to get a better look at things. So this is the Hanged Man as well. They are going inwards. It's like they're coming out of comfort zones. They're having a lot more faith in the connection, courage to be more open-hearted, and they're spending a lot of time diving deeply. Your person's really diving deeply into this connection. It really makes them feel connected with the universal heart, with oneness, you know, beyond the duality of this earth plane. So this is them having a lot of awakening. Definitely try to figure things out. We'll look more deeply into all of these in a moment. So their thoughts of you today. I want you to be so proud of me, okay? Your person's wanting to put their best foot forward. I feel like they're wanting you to be proud in terms of them doing this healing work, going down this path of spiritual awakening, trying to be balanced and stable. They feel as though you work together as a team. In some cases, this is on an energetic level, or it can represent harmony within your connection. They're wanting harmony, but this is a deeply spiritual card as well. They're coming together to build the cathedral in the traditional depiction, and they're holding the architectural plan. So that's like holding the soul contract. They feel feel like there's this powerful, profound soul contract between you both to have these deep awakenings. And your person wants to be dependable. They want to do well on this healing path. And we have, please don't leave me. Okay, so there's these underlying fears within your person of losing you, losing the connection. Eight of Cups, that is the walking away energy. In these powerful unions of twin flames or powerful soulmate connections, these are like the typical fears that come up. Because when we incarnate here, it's like we incarnate with this amnesia, and we're used to being in the higher realms where there's no separation, and there isn't any separation here on this earth plane in truth, but it only appears to be that way. So the fears, the wounds of separation come up from just being incarnated here on earth, and so it triggers these wounds of abandonment and rejection. Like we feel we've been abandoned by the divine, by God, the soul family, the twin flame, when just through incarnating here. So these fears are coming up within your person somewhat. What else are their thoughts today? I have to protect myself. The Nine of Wands. So there could be, because of these fears coming up, they could be feeling somewhat self-conscious or feeling overwhelmed and vulnerable. And so they could have some walls up right now. We do have the Hermit here and the Hanged Man. But ultimately, it's like this faith is really bursting through into your person overall. So let's look at some more of their thoughts of you today and how they're feeling with this old deck here. I'm really excited to receive 2 new decks that I've created, but they're at the printers at the moment, but hopefully I'll be receiving those soon. So what else are they thinking today and feeling? We're aligning. So they really, really feel this. They really feel that there's this powerful magnetism between you both, and you're both coming more into your true soul identity. So this is moving out of the ego, moving out of the false self with all the conditioning. And they're feeling really happy about this, with this being this bright yellow here. I'm going for it, the Fool card. That's like taking that leap of faith. It's like this opening up of the heart, and they are being vulnerable, but it's like they feel too vulnerable sometimes. So it's natural that these anxieties come up, and it can make you withdraw. So there's like this back and forth of coming out, opening the heart, and then withdrawing a little bit into the man or the woman cave. But ultimately, overall, this is your person opening their heart more. They're integrating a lot right now. What else are their thoughts of you today? Does she still love me? Okay, so they're going inwards today, figuring things out. The Hermit, it's like they're trying to connect with you energetically through going inwards to decipher how you feel about them. Because again, these fears of loss come up. They always do in these connections. Like you both will be feeling that coming up at times, sometimes more intensely than at other times. Yeah, look, I feel insecure. So that could be why they're going inwards somewhat. They're trying to figure things out. They're trying to have this faith as well with the Fool card, because there could be these insecurities coming up about how do you feel about them? Are you moving on from them? I feel like many of you aren't moving on. Some of you will be, but take it how it resonates. So what else are they thinking and feeling today? We have, you are my rock. Okay, so this person, they feel like you're this powerful support system. They feel as though they've grown a lot. They've come into this faith. They feel connected to the divine. This connection's helped them heal lots. It's helped them to find a sense of safety and security and stability through this powerful awakening, which can feel very turbulent. So you are their rock. And there could be some subconscious fears of like losing you and losing your support and feeling so connected to the divine. So what else? I'm here for you. So yeah, this person is like, please don't leave me. And we have, I'm here for you. Like this person, they are here for you. I feel like for some of you, this is even your energy coming through to this divine masculine, and you're saying, I am here for you. Please don't leave me. I'm here for you, you know? And then we have thank you. So this person has a lot of gratitude. It's like, please don't leave me. And you're like, no, I'm here for you. And they're like, thank you. You are my rock. So they have a lot of gratitude because they feel that you're very understanding. They feel that you are this powerful support system for them. So let's look at some of these messages from the heart cards. What they're thinking and feeling today. Twin flame. So this person sees you as their twin flame. If they don't know that label, they will think of you as a powerful soulmate. It says infinite soul bond. So they really feel your energy are as one. It says union. This is an unconditional love. This is what true love is. It's beyond what we're told love is on this earth plane, in the social matrix. It's a love that has no opposite. It's a unconditional love. That basically means there doesn't have to be any conditions in place for you to love this person. That's not to say that if they're mistreating you, you're still going to be open-hearted and putting yourself on the line. It means that if someone disrespects you, you can still love them, but you may have to love them from afar. So you always have to have like the healthy boundaries. So I don't mean unconditional love in that kind of way. But this is an unconditional love where it just is. They recognize you on that soul level, the true level, you know, reality. So intense soul lessons are being triggered up. This is what happens in these twin flame connections, so that you can reach transformation. This looks like a butterfly here, and becoming one. So they really powerfully feel this magnetism. They feel this oneness. They feel how immense it is. So automatically that will sometimes bring up fears of a loss of that. That is what the ego is all about. Believing in separation, believing in loss. Because the ego is about me and then the outside world. It feels like a separation. But that's like the false self. That's the illusions. We are not our minds. We are not our thoughts. We are the soul that's beneath that. We are the oneness that's beneath that. So what else are they thinking and feeling about you today? We have love call. Look, we have I'm figuring things out, and does she still love me? It's like they are wanting like this love call. It may not literally be like a love call, but they're wanting perhaps for you to communicate your feelings. I'm not saying you necessarily should. This is a general reading, so you have to do what resonates with you and feels right for you. But it says getting in touch, expressing love, telling you their feelings, missing you and reaching out. So they feel like they want to get closer. They feel like they want to understand how you feel about them. In some cases, they want to communicate their feelings to you. We have mask. Look, and this is over the top of I feel insecure, and I'm pausing to get a better look at things. So this pausing energy, this hanged man energy, it's like they're taking some time to go inwards, like the hermit, and behind this mask because they're feeling insecure. I feel like they don't know how you feel or something. So it says hiding, putting on a front, trying to impress you, insecurities, self-protection. The thoughts and feelings. We have innocent and butterfly. So this person, I feel like they see you as innocent, pure, your heart's in the right place. You have this childlike quality where that is like the open-heartedness. You have these pure intentions. You mean well, they can trust you. And butterfly. There's powerful transformation of your connection going on, powerful healing, ascension, awakening happening within both of you. It says freedom from blocks, wisdom, growth, strength, being your true self. They really feel that this is a path of powerful transformation where you're both learning to have that deep self-love and be more of your true authentic selves. And we have desire. So today they're feeling so much passion for you. They're fantasizing about you. It says obsession, lust, wanting to make love, intense sexual chemistry. So let's finish your reading with some more of these messages cards. What does this person want to say to you? I want to do things right. Let's pull a few out and then get the overall picture. I see everything so clearly now. I want you so badly. Let me be your hero, and you are my soulmate. So I want to do things right. To me, this is saying I want you to be so proud of me, and this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is them investing in this healing journey. This is them doing their healing work, planting positive seeds. They may be feeling under pressure somewhat, because with that mask it says, I feel like they may be feeling pressured to sort of be perfect at times. So they may be sort of going inwards somewhat because they're fearful of them making a wrong move or putting like doing something wrong or something. I see everything so clearly now. This is the High Priestess. Your person is having these major spiritual awakenings. They're understanding themselves more, like who they truly are beyond the false self. I want you so badly. The Knight of Wands. This is them having that desire, that passion, these desires to race towards you. You may be feeling them energetically, very powerfully today. We have Let Me Be Your Hero. This coincides with I want you to be so proud of me. I want to do things right. I'm figuring things out and pausing and going inwards. This person wants to help you. They feel like you've been a rock to them. This person, they want to be your rock as well. I feel like this person is there for you, most definitely. And you are my soulmate, the Six of Cups. So that's a soulmate reunion card. That is them feeling this purity of this connection. We had the Innocent card. This is about the healing of your inner child within you both. And yeah, they see you as their soulmate. You have the Twin Flame card as well. If you'd like to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. That's US dollars. And they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released. And any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the small blue crystal point. So this is your person's thoughts of you today and also how are they feeling about you right now. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading, and also you'll be notified of my daily twin flame energy updates. So if you would like to know really in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11, that's US dollars, and they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So let's get straight into looking really deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and how are they feeling about you. This is going to be a messages card only. We're going to have these messages here, one of my old decks, the messages from the Divine Masculine, and then the messages from the Heart card. Okay, this message wants to come out. We will look at this one straight away. I'm in a dark place. Wow. So your person's coming through right now and saying they're in the shadow side. That really wanted to come through. So let's bear that in mind. So let's look at these messages cards first. What are their thoughts of you today and their feelings? So they're definitely struggling with feelings of fear is what I'm picking up. I have to protect myself. Okay, the 9 of Wands. So there's definitely something here that's making them feel wounded, making them feel overwhelmed, making them feel as though they have to sort of stand their ground and really hang in there. I feel as though this person, energetically, they're like reaching out for you to be there for them. They're reaching out for your support, your understanding. So let's look deeper. What are their thoughts and feelings for you today? I'm offering you something real. The Ace of Pentacles. So this person is investing in this connection. They're emotionally invested. They're planting seeds in your connection, okay? They feel as though your connection is real, like it's real love. It's beyond like the social matrix love, where we're told and taught that love looks like this, looks like that, and the other. This is a divine love. It's a love about awakening. It's an unconditional love. What else are their thoughts and feelings today? You are my perfect person. This is the 2 of Cups energy. So they feel that you have this powerful heart bond. They feel as though you're have this affinity where you understand each other, you really resonate, you really complement each other. They feel as though you understand them so deeply. So again, they're feeling like they're in some sort of fear, wounds, turbulence, chaos kind of thing, sadness perhaps, struggling, but they feel like this safety, they feel this reassurance, they feel this love, this healing, this warmth when they connect with you, especially through the heart space. So this person, they really adore you, they really cherish you. And this normally shows Divine Masculine reaching out and touching the Feminine's cup. So this is their energy coming towards you today. What else are they thinking and feeling? I'm coming to you quickly. Yeah, I always see this as on an energetic level. Their energy is racing towards you. The 8 of Wands, it's that infinity symbol. And the wands normally showing coming down from the higher realms. So this is like them connecting with you telepathically, energetically. Let me be your hero. So this person, they want to assist you out of your own dark place as well. So this could be mirrored energy, like you're both going through a lot of purging and releasing of density, wounds, fears. So they could be really triggered up. This person wants to be your support system as well. I'll put that one there. Their thoughts of you and their feelings. You are my biggest wish, the Nine of Cups. So they desire for your union to progress. They feel like you are their dream come true because they really, really connect with you on a deep level. They feel like you both have this powerful understanding of each other. They feel it's deeply spiritual. They feel deeply loved, like the deepest parts of themselves that have been hidden, because we all have false masks and walls around us through incarnating here and this social matrix. But they feel as though your love pierces through that. It's like beyond that, and it moves you out of the darkness. The dark place is like the ego having the walls around us. I have to protect myself. That is what the ego does. It feels like this world is threatening. There's fears of abandonment, rejection, judgment, loss, and then the ego comes up and creates these protective walls. So your person, they really feel as though you are offering them something real as well. Like this is a connection that is real. It's helping you both out of the false selves, back into your true authentic soul nature. So they feel very profoundly about you and this union. What else are they thinking today? We have, I am good enough. Wow. They feel this deep love for you and deep respect for you because they feel as though you've massively helped them with their self-esteem, and also they know that they are helping you with the same, for you both to love yourselves and shine out your light. They feel so much gratitude towards you today. They're really thinking about how you've come into their life when they were in a really dark place. They felt lost. It's like their soul was feeling lost in the world, because the soul gets stuck and sort of forgotten or distorted beneath the ego walls, the false self, the self-protection, the fears. So they felt stuck, they felt alone, they were having these thick walls up around themselves. It's even more so before they met you, and then they feel like you came in offering them something real, which was the light, for them to realize who they truly are, that they are good enough, that they are this bright sunlight, they are this amazing person. And with you are my perfect person, it's like you just aligned with each other, you just matched to help really activate this self-confidence within each other and within yourself, so you can shine your light. Because for many of you, you are these light workers, and you came into each other's lives almost like messengers to help you realize and remember who you truly are, and that you deserve to feel good and be free from the shadows, the fears of and the loneliness of the ego false self. At the bottom of the deck we have, you are my rock. So they consider you to be this rock, this strength, and vice versa. They are that for you as well. Things will change very soon. So this is positive change I'm feeling. How will things change exactly? I just want to get a quick clarifying card. What's transforming here? What's transforming and healing here? Reunion. Wow. And this is the Two of Cups. It normally shows the divine masculine and feminine facing each other with their two cups joint, like a reunion card. Things will change very soon. It says twin flame union, coming back together, oneness, reconciliation, meeting the one, spending time together, and divine marriage. So I feel like there could be very turbulent times. Your person could be feeling some insecurities coming up. Some fears, a lot of shadow stuff's being triggered up. But I feel like very soon there will be, this will change into much more harmony, feelings of reassurance, feelings of stability and balance between you both, a feeling of reconciliation, and your souls coming into a lot of intimacy. I'm just going to leave that one there. We'll look at some more of these cards in a moment. Their thoughts of you today. Let's cuddle. Yeah, this is what I'm picking up on. Very soon you're moving much more into closeness and intimacy. Look, I'm coming to you quickly is here as well. So for some of you, this will be in a 3D. For many of you, this is on an energetic level. This harmony, this balance, this peace. Look, this is the 8 of Wands, the infinity symbol. You're coming back into feelings of security in the connection, feeling so close, feeling good, feelings of safety, coming out of fears. Yeah, we have, what does she think of me? So they're worried about what you're thinking right now, what you're feeling. And we have, you make me feel naked. So they could, this is like a twofold thing. They feel so amazing that you see beyond the false self into their true self. They love that, but at the same time, it can make them feel self-conscious and kind of exposed and vulnerable. And, you know, you'll both be feeling that in these intense connections at times. Okay. So let's look at some more of these messages from the heart cards. These are available for purchase on my website. So if you would like a copy, the details are below this video. We have innocence. Look, I'm offering you something real. I'm good enough. This connection, this reunion is really helping both of you, but we're talking about your person. So it's really helping your person to realize their true angelic nature, their true self, who they really are. Not the mind, not the thoughts that we're conditioned to think that is me. They're realizing who they really are is the soul truth beneath all of that, which is love. They're realizing that they're pure, that they have this big heart, that they're innocent, that they're lovable, that they're pure. This is immense healing. Then realizing that they are good enough, they deserve to love themselves. We have holding on. So again, there's these fears of loss. These always come up in twin flame unions. Okay, the fears from past lives, the fears from, you know, all the childhood wounds that created the ego, the thick walls, the self-protection in the first place, that will come up to be purged, healed, released. But there'll be a back and forth. It can feel like a roller coaster at times. So it says not letting you go, wanting to be together. They can't move on. They're lost without you, or their fear being lost without you, needing you. We have heartbreak. So there's this fears of heartbreak. In some cases they could be feeling this. Perhaps there is a separation here that's going on. It says intense sadness, grieving, loss, separation, regrets, betrayal, crying, mourning. But overall there's this feeling of, in some cases, you know, they may fear that there is this separation, or they desire to get closer to you. Because look, we have I'm coming to you quickly, let's cuddle. But they may be feeling heartbroken if they feel like there's obstacles and you can't do that. So they're coming to you quickly, like energetically. Insecure. And this is over the top of, what does she think of me, and let me be your hero. Like, this person, they want to be in their strength. This person is very courageous. I do feel like they are brave, but they may be feeling pressured, or they're putting pressure on themselves, or you may be unintentionally pressuring them. Like, they want to be like that confidence, that strength of that Six of Wands, but naturally, especially in these powerful unions, the shadow side comes up, which creates insecurity. But it's like your person wants to feel secure, stable, confident, but they're feeling anxious somewhat. And this is always what comes up, the wounds that comes up for both of you. It's like low self-esteem, poor self-image. So this nervousness your person's feeling today on the wounds of not feeling good enough, and it's sort of messing with their mind with these mind games here. We have Mirror. You make me feel naked. You reflect each other. They're doing a lot of self-reflection right now. It says being honest with self, some wisdom and clarity's coming in, transformation of shadow work. So let's look at, what would your person say to you? You know, what do they want you to know? I feel so happy when I'm with you. The Three of Cups, which is a reunion card. They feel so happy when you connect with each other in any sense of the word. That could be in a 3D, that could be, it's very powerfully, energetically, through that heart space as well. It's like a celebration, happiness, joy, euphoria. So in some cases, you could see this person today and they feel so happy. This person, it's like they love feeling this reunion, or they love seeing you. It brightens their day. It makes them feel so happy. And I have to stand my ground is here again. And this is over the top of innocent, I am good enough, and this real card about, you know, the real true identity of the soul. So this is your person really learning how to overcome the ego, stand in their ground in terms of learning to push away the negative and limiting thoughts, and trying to be mindful when those limiting thoughts come up. I'm pausing to get a better look at things. So this is the Hanged Man. This is them going inwards. This is all about, I'm seeing, I'm so happy it's turned over as well, the Sun card. But this is all about that enlightenment. It normally shows the Hanged Man with a halo around his head. So a lot of clarity, a lot of wisdom and truth is coming into your person right now. We have, I'm so happy. This is intense healing. It's healing of the inner child. It's confidence, but they just feel so joyous in your connection. They feel so happy when they feel close to you, and like everything is intimate and harmonious. Healing is here. So I'm hearing from Spirit, there's powerful healing of these shadow aspects to do with these insecurities and worrying about what the other person thinks, what you think of them. There's powerful healing to do with that. And what else would they say to you? I'm in my man or woman cave. That is the Four of Swords though, so that's healing of the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak card. healing heartbreak, healing emotional trauma. But they're integrating stuff right now. They're having epiphanies, awakening, healing happening. But if you'd like to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you right now, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11, that's US dollars. And they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released. And any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has really resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. That all really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 3. You've chosen the light blue sphere. So this is your person's thoughts of you today, and also how are they really feeling about you right now. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading, and also you'll be notified of my daily twin flame energy updates. So if you'd like to know really in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11, that's US dollars, and they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and their feelings for you right now. It says 4444 on my phone as well. There's 4444, so that may resonate with you. So this is a messages card only reading, so we're going to have all of these messages cards here, and then the messages from the Divine Masculine cards. These are some of my old cards that I haven't used in ages, and then the messages from the heart cards as well. So let's start off with these white cards here. So your person's thoughts of you today, and how are they feeling about you right now? I'm coming to you quickly. So this is your person racing towards you. For many of you, this will be on an energetic level. For some of you, it could be you're going to be hearing from this person either today or very soon. This is them feeling enthusiastic about being close to you. They want this closeness. They want this intimacy. This is them feeling very passionate with it being wands as well. Like I said, for many of you, this is on an energetic level. Your person's desiring to feel this closeness with you. They feel a lot of magnetism today. I have to protect myself, 9 of Wands. So this is interesting. It's like, again, this could be on the surface level. They are feeling like they have to protect themselves, or they're integrating something, they're going through some sort of struggles, so they're needing to go inwards, but it's like at the same time, energetically they're racing towards you. So they could be feeling very vulnerable in certain ways. They could be feeling as though they cannot show this to you on the surface, but internally they are communicating this telepathically, or you're just picking up on their energies. I feel like, let's see what they're having to protect themselves, why they're having to protect themselves. Yeah, we have seeking reassurance. So they're feeling vulnerable. They may not be sure about how you're feeling about them. And we have I'm so excited as well. Interesting. What does she think of me? So yeah, there's some insecurities here about what you're thinking. Do you still love them? They want to know your feelings here. They want to know the future of your connection. They may be feeling uncertain about the future of your connection. They're scared of losing you. They want to feel secure. They're missing you. They're wanting to be close, okay? And they're so excited by this connection. They feel this love very deeply. It's like they feel like they have to hide their feelings though, because they're feeling uncertain of your feelings. Let's just put these over here for now. So what are they thinking and feeling today? Let me be your hero. So this is them wanting to be there for you, wanting to be dependable, wanting to be the best version of themselves. But they may be feeling insecure about this, like they may be feeling as though it's not safe for them to show their vulnerability. They want to come forward as feeling confident. I feel like your person is confident. I'm hearing from Spirit they're doing exceptionally well on this healing path, because you're both on this healing path of that self-love and releasing ego and all the fears, wounds, illusions, self-blame, self-doubt, all that kind of thing. And this person is doing exceptionally well, like you both are, is what I'm hearing. I'm noticing it's too difficult for me to come forward. And this is another 8. So it's like, again, there's fear. This is about fears, wounds, the mind, making some insecurities come up. But energetically, this 8 of Wands, it's like energetically they're coming towards you very quickly today. So we have, I'm too scared to face up to it, the 7 of Swords. So yeah, your person's feeling all over the place somewhat right now. Fears of, they're feeling unstable or uncertain in a connection. So it's maybe like they can't face you. Maybe they got some sort of mask on. And this happens, okay? You'll be feeling times when you're really feeling like that as well. But it's like they're really feeling this way right now. I'm figuring things out. This is the Hermit, the man cave or the woman cave. So again, another energy here of going inwards. They're trying to I feel as though they're trying to find stability within themselves before they feel like they can be like coming forwards. And this is all very common when you're feeling like all over the place and a lot of insecurities coming up, the ego's coming up and it's really loud, and you can often feel like this need to be like the Hermit and sort of have a little bit of a time out to find like your balance and stability again. We have, I see everything so clearly now. So that's the High Priestess. So there's some sort of figuring things out, going inwards, and then them coming to some sort of clarity. Let's see what this is about. What is this? Them trying to figure out, what they're trying to figure out and what clarity is coming to them. I feel you. So that's all about that energetic connection, feeling your energies and figuring things out. This is the Hermit. They're going inwards. They're trying to feel like energetically how you're feeling about them. What else can we see about this? Yeah. What will they think? So for some of you, they could be feeling emotionally unstable right now, because maybe there's other people surrounding your connection and they're worrying what other people are thinking. Like they may be feeling like if they show you their feelings, other people will witness this, or other people will know this. And so they're like, what will they think? It could be like people surrounding your connection that's sort of making them feel like worried about being vulnerable and open about their feelings. So what are they seeing clearly now? What are they seeing so clearly? I'm here for you. So what they're understanding is, I feel like this is that you are there for them. But also there is this energy that your person is there for you as well. Even if they're needing time to go inwards, they're still there for you. They're energetically there for you. Okay, so let's look at some more of these messages cards. What they're thinking and feeling today. Thank you. They have a lot of gratitude towards you and this connection. And they feel this immense gratitude, like it's overflowing from their heart. They're so grateful that you are here for them. They're so grateful for this amazing union and how transformative it is, how it's changed their life, how it's helped them with their self-esteem, helped them to feel understood in this world. We have, I am your knight. So this is about that confidence. Again, I do feel like your person is extremely confident. They're doing exceptionally well on this healing journey. But at the same time, I feel like they may be trying to hide when they feel insecure. Which is another common like divine masculine trait, but also divine feminine. I know within my own connection, when I'm feeling insecure, I just sort of go into the man or woman cave, like that's come out here, like the Hermit card, and it's like you're trying to appear like sort of like poker face kind of thing, because internally it's like this, and you can feel very vulnerable, and it's like so what else are they thinking and feeling today? I'm the man. So that's about that confidence. And we have let me be your hero. So it's kind of like a mixture within your person. I feel like they do know their strength. They do know that they are this stable, confident person. But naturally in these connections, insecurities still come up. So, you know, that they're both of these things. Everyone is. It's a journey of bringing more of this confidence and true self out and overcoming the parts of us that make us feel unconfident. Thoughts and feelings today. I'm here for you, and I can see clearly now, and I see everything so clearly now. Yeah, look, this has come out twice. I'm here for you, and I'm here for you. So what they are clearly seeing, because I said this before as well, so this is clarifying it really powerfully. What they're seeing is, and realizing is, and figuring out, is that you are there for them. They see that clearly. And this person is here for you. Look, this is mirrored energy. I didn't realize when I created this card that I made this message twice. I'm here for you and I'm here for you. And one of these is green, which is the heart chakra. So your person, they may be communicating and being there for you through the heart space energetically. Look, I'm coming to you quickly. Through the heart space, they are here for you, and you're feeling that energetically. In some cases, with this being a blue card here, maybe you're communicating as the divine feminine. You're communicating and you're there for this person a lot through literal communication, talking. It's interesting. And we have, I want you now. This is all about passion. We have the Knight here as well. That's passion. And their energy racing towards you. I want you now. I feel like with the High Priestess here, again, it could be that energetic, telepathic unity. So let's look at these messages from the heart cards. These are available for purchase on my website. So if you would like a copy, the details are below this video. Their thoughts and feelings today. We have fear. Let's pull a few of these out and then look at the overall. Okay, they're fearing a Tower moment. Shatter card, and that's why we have I have to protect myself. Wounded, it's like they're fearful of getting hurt, but this is like the wounds of abandonment and rejection coming up, which always come up in these divine unions. We have innocent. This card's come out in every set of cards so far. Hinting, and that's what I was just picking up on, like they're communicating energetically, and they're maybe hinting, but look, it's like they can't talk with this, like a the finger over the lips. It's like they can't literally talk. They have to hint their feelings or show you their feelings in a different way. And we have karmic or karma. At the bottom of the deck, we have twin flame. So this person sees you as their twin flame. If they don't know that label, they see you as a powerful soulmate. But they have this fear of Tower moments. They fear your connection falling apart and them getting really hurt. This is also the breaking down of the ego. This is the ego death that creates a lot of chaos, and that also leads to fear. It says fight, flight or freeze. I feel like your person, they are feeling insecure right now. So this fight, flight or freeze is like really powerful within this person right now. So it says excessive worrying, stalling, running, avoidance, sleepless nights, thinking worst case scenarios. They're fearful of being wounded, intense emotional pain, and this is like triggers from the past coming up as well. So this is all good signs that they are overall coming out of the comfort zone. They are coming out of the ego, and that's why it's all triggering up, because that's what happens. That's what happens at first. It gets triggered up so it can shatter and all fall away, be dissolved. But it says pain, intense emotional pain, fear, depression, emotionally unavailable, scared, defensive, triggered, but healing, okay? So your person's going through a lot emotionally at this time. But they're innocent. This is like they want to say to you, they are innocent, they are pure, their heart is in the right place. It says naive and childlike. So, you know, this connection is so profound. It's like they feel like they're thrown in the deep end at times. So that's what that naive means. It just means that they are learning as they go along, and it's intense. But your person has pure intentions. They mean well. You can trust them. So they are trying to hint their feelings, or they are showing you their feelings indirectly. But it says hinting at feelings. They could be shy. They're in their shell right now. Indirect, hiding feelings, keeping their cards close to their chest, and denial. When these fears come up, and it says I have to protect myself and I'm too scared to face up to it. Sometimes they can be going behind a mask or wall. And yeah, this is karma. I see everything so clearly now. This is them coming out of the karma healing the karma. It says tough lessons, codependency, comfort zones, the false self, shadow work, and yeah, that's all coming up. And it's difficult, it's very challenging. So let's see what would your person say to you. What do they want you to know right now? What would they say to you? Let's heal this. This is really positive. Six of Swords. They are actively doing this healing work. It is healing, but Six of Swords is like the boat that's on the choppy waters. This is how they're feeling right now, but the boat's moving towards calmer waters. I'm offering you something real. So this is like that real, true love. This is a love that's nothing like what the social matrix and society says that love is. This is true love that really breaks down and heals these intense wounds from the subconscious. I want you to be so proud of me. And we have Let Me Be Your Hero here, and I'm the man. But there's these wounds that are coming up right now, and that's normal. But this is the Three of Pentacles. This is you working together to build the foundation, to work on this spiritual connection. We have Please Don't Leave Me. And I'm too scared to face up to it. So it's like they're scared to feel vulnerable and show you their feelings right now, because they're afraid of you walking away or leaving them. But then we had that what they're figuring out is that you are here for them. How do we make positive change? This is really positive. This is the Wheel of Fortune, or the karmic wheel. The fears, wounds, the blocks. And they're going, look, I'm figuring things out. I see, I can see clearly now. They are seeing how to make these positive changes. They're going inwards, figuring out how to heal. And we have, I'm working hard towards our future. So yeah, they are here for you. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is them doing the healing work. This is them investing a lot of positive energy within your connection. But if you'd like to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11, that's US dollars, and they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video, in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if this reading has really resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. That all really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 4. You've chosen the blue glass crystal. So this is your person's thoughts of you today, and also how are they really feeling about you right now. So please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. If you would like to know really in depth how your person's truly feeling about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11, that's US dollars, and they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, any blocks, wounds, karma that's been healed and released, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video, in the description box and in the pinned comment. So let's get straight into looking really deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and also how they're feeling. This is a message card only reading. So we've got loads of these messages, and we're going to start off with my old deck, messages from the Divine Masculine, and then the messages from the Heart card. So let's start off with these white cards here. So their thoughts of you today and how are they feeling about you right now. I'm coming to you quickly. This was the first card that came out in set of cards number 3 as well. So this is them feeling very magnetized towards you. This is a mutual thing though, with it being an 8 because it's the infinity symbol. This is a mirroring energy. Energetically, you're racing towards each other today. There's a lot of magnetism, excitement, passion. It could be feelings of turbulence. It's kind of like a lot of feelings coming up all at once. Intense love and sort of like the polarity of that, intense like fears. Is what I'm picking up. Let's pull some more. Their thoughts of you today, their feelings. We have, I feel so happy when I'm with you, the 3 of Cups. This is the reunion card. So yeah, again, this is energetically for some of you. For some of you, it could be in the 3D, but at the bottom of the deck we have, I know this is spiritual. So this is like that spiritual, energetic, telepathic, heart space union that's going on here. I feel like there's sexual chemistry, excitement, intensity, powerful magnetism. They feel really, really happy. So they're constantly thinking about you. They're constantly connecting. You are my perfect person. Wow, the 2 of Cups. That normally shows the Divine Masculine, Feminine, their cups touching, the cups coming together, them facing each other. This is that heart space union that I'm picking up on. There's a sense of harmony that you're going to be feeling today. The heart's overflowing. They're overflowing with this joy. They feel like you're some kind of soulmate or twin flame. They feel deep love for you, deep respect. They really adore you. They cherish you. What else are their thoughts and feelings today? I want you to be so proud of me. The 3 of Pentacles. So this is another like union energy, because this normally shows the people coming together to build the cathedral. They're holding the architectural plans. So that's like a soul contract. They feel like your souls agreed to have this spiritual connection. And they want you to be so proud of them, your person. This is about recognition and hard work as well. I feel like your person's working really hard. I feel like you both are, because there's mirrored energy here. But they're working really hard at their healing, at ascension, overcoming like fears, the ego, the illusions. We have you are my soulmate. Yeah, this is a soulmate reunion card. And we have I'm totally broken. Okay. So, and I just flipped this to see, and it said it's too difficult for me to come forward. So they're feeling heartbroken. Your person's feeling heartbroken because there's some sort of obstacles, or they feel like it's too difficult for them to come forward. But they're desiring this, with you starting off with I'm coming to you quickly. But that's why I feel this is happening on the energetic and heart space level. I'm totally heartbroken. I felt drawn to look at the card beneath. So yeah, they're feeling heartbroken because it's too difficult for them to come forward. But they feel that you are their soulmate. They feel you are the perfect person for them. So let's look at the messages from the Divine Masculine cards. Their thoughts and feelings today. We are meant to be. They really, really feel this. You mean the world to me. So yeah, they're feeling really heartbroken. They feel like you're meant to be. you are the perfect person. They may sense that you feel that way as well, because this is a mirrored energy. You are my soulmate. Again, mirrored energy. You mean the world to me. They're so happy when they're with you. They're so happy when they see you. They feel like their heart overflowing with this joy. We are meant to be. This is, I'm coming to you quickly, the Eight of Wands, the infinity symbol. They feel like you have this infinite bond. Your connection is about that higher dimensional love, true love. At the bottom of the deck, I see, and I'm scared of losing you. I'm building my foundation. Wow. And we had the Three of Pentacles. That's them building the cathedral. That is building this firm foundation. So this person and you are both doing the healing work. This is coming out from the ego, seeing beyond the ego, the fears, the wounds. Look, at the bottom of the deck we have, I'm making the effort. We have, I feel insecure. So we have, I want you to be so proud of me, but they're feeling insecure. I'm praying to God. And this is the Three of Pentacles that shows them building the cathedral. So very spiritual, praying to God. They feel insecure. They're maybe scared of losing you, or they're just feeling this heartbreak because there's some sort of obstacles here, or it's just like the path of the healing that you're both going through. This is the real me. So yeah, this is a path where you are both coming back to the true authentic selves, beyond the masks and the walls that we are conditioned subconsciously in this world to create around us, which is the false self that's like a prison. So this is a journey of coming out of that and building this foundation, feeling secure and safe to be like the true version of self. This is the real me. They feel like in many ways they can be their true self with you, but sometimes the insecurities will come up within you both, within this connection. I'm so excited. They find your connection incredibly exciting, exhilarating. It's this deep, profound love. And we have, I'm so happy again. So let's look at the messages from the heart cards. These are available for purchase on my website. So if you would like a copy, the details are below this video. So the thoughts and feelings, heartbreak, yeah. I'm coming to you quickly, we are meant to be, but it's too difficult for them to come forward. So they're feeling heartbroken, intense sadness, grieving, loss, separation, regrets, betrayal, crying, mourning. Obsession. So they're thinking about you a lot today. They're fixated, they're passionate, they can't stop thinking about you. There's a lot of sexual tension and burning desires. They're fascinated by you, they're fascinated by this connection. Begging. It says wanting you back, regretful, apologizing, wanting a second chance, desperation, needing you, life or death, and needy. So there could be some intense fears of loss coming up. In some cases there could be heartbreak and pain and tower moments that have happened between you. For others it's just about this, it's too difficult for me to come forward. We have love potion. So they're feeling head over heels. I feel like they fell in love with you quickly. It says infatuation, obsession, hooked, irresistible, captivated. So intense magnetism, intense chemistry. They feel like there's this powerful, magical quality to your union as well. Mask. Interesting. We have this is the real me. You are my soulmate. They feel like you connect with them beyond the mask. Yes, the mask does come up within both of you quite a lot of the time. Most definitely, this is how we've been conditioned to be on this earth, in this social matrix. But with you at the same time, they feel like underneath the mask, you connect with each other and you see the real selves. It's like your real selves connecting and in union. It says hiding, putting on a front, trying to impress you, insecurities, insincere, self-protection, manipulation. Their thoughts and feelings shatter. So yeah, they fear. What were these ones? I'm totally heartbroken. I'm totally broken. It's too difficult for me to come forward. There's fears in the mind of a Tower moment, of a shatter, but also this is the false self, the mask, the ego being shattered. And so when that happens, the ego tries to stay in control. So it brings up all these fears to try and persuade you to go back to just being imprisoned by the ego. So it says sudden change, shocking transformation, endings, wake-up calls, end of an era, blessing in disguise. So yeah, fears of instability, or the instability, fears of loss. So let's look at, what does your person want to say to you? What do they want to say to you? What do they want you to know? I will be the best version of myself for you. This is like your person wants to be their true self with you. You have this is the real me. Your person wants to put their best foot forward. I do feel like they feel afraid to show when they're feeling insecure. Again, this, you both could feel that way. We have let me be your hero. So yeah, I will be the best version of myself. Let me be your hero. They want to be stable. They want to be dependable. I feel like they are energetically. Most definitely. But yeah, I feel insecure around you. And that's over the top of you are my perfect person. I'm building my foundation. So your person could feel very insecure. They could feel very self-conscious at times because they're seeing you as the Queen of Swords. Like, you see things clearly. You see into them beyond their masks clearly. Look, we have mask on top of, this is the real me. You are my soulmate. It's like, because you're their soulmate, you pierce through this mask to the real me that has been hidden. And this makes them feel excited. It does make them feel excited, but it can make them feel all over the place like this as well, because it's like your love, your gaze shatters the masks. And obviously, like naturally, you're both doing this, so at times you're going to feel all these insecurities coming up about being seen so clearly for your true naked self. So what else would they say to you? I'm hearing the calling. This is Judgment card. This is rising up out of ego. This is coming into the true self, the path of ascension. So they know this is spiritual. They know that this is a path of awakening. We have, I'm figuring things out. This is going on top of the mask. So right now they're being somewhat of a hermit. They're going inwards. They're trying to regather or gather themselves, gather a sense of stability. I'm hearing it's because they have come out of a comfort zone somewhat. So there's that scary, anxious feeling. But it is like positive. I see everything so clearly now. Look. This is the High Priestess. It's like they see you as the High Priestess. They see, like I was saying, you pierce through their walls. Here's the Hermit going inwards. Here's the Mask. And your gaze as the High Priestess shatters those walls and masks. I'm working hard towards our future, the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, they are investing. They are doing the healing work. If you want to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. The details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. That's US dollars. They look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released. And any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So yeah, the details for those are below this video in the description box. So if this reading has resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe. That all really helps me out. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.